still cutting off my head. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to my last day of my 12 days of Christmas. It's such a bittersweet feeling because it has been a real challenge getting something every single day. But at the same time, I've really enjoyed myself and I've really enjoyed thinking of new things and keeping on top of it. And I'm so proud that I've got a video for every single day, even though 2, 3 out of those 12 videos are really not something that I really wanted to have on my channel. But here we go, still ill, so what can you do? So if you watched my last video, you know that I'm shooting this one on the same day as I shot the last one. In fact, I literally just finished shooting the last one. So I'm still ill, you quite tell, I'm banged up, I've got a sore throat, I have still got flu brain. Like, I can't even think about stuff. Like, earlier on I was rambling and it was all just gibberish. So, yeah, great basis for a video, I think. So you might have seen one of my 12 days of Christmas was a what I got for Christmas video, and I thought it'd be quite interesting to do a what I gave for Christmas video. Now, I didn't really think this through properly when I decided to do it, because obviously all of the presents that I gave I've now been given, so I don't have them anymore to show you. I managed to get a few videos of some of the things that I did give. I have Sam's presents here that I can physically show you, and I can just talk about some other things. So yeah, let's get started. So me and Sam are both massive Walking Dead fans. I am massively into the TV show, but he is also, as well as the TV show, massively into the comic books. And I got him for Christmas the next comic book. So this is the latest one. It is volume 26, Call to Arms. So I got this for him. This is kind of becoming a tradition now because it comes out in September and I think it's like April. So it comes out just before his birthday and just before Christmas. So every Christmas and birthday you can always guarantee he's going to get one of these. Next thing I got was a bit like impromptu. So we were out shopping. It was when we went on a date to Cardiff to see all the lights. And we popped into a shop because he really needed to buy some gloves because his hands were cold. So we went into a shop and I walked past Avengers dressing gown. Now Sam's had his dressing gown since he was 13 and it still doesn't fit him properly. So I said to him, would you like this dressing gown for Christmas? And he was like, oh well, it's nice, and you know, it's up to you, I don't mind. And obviously he didn't want to be like, yes, buy it for me. So I said, right, well, I spent roughly X amount of money on you. Have you spent more than that? And he went, yes. So I was like, okay, I'm buying this dressing gown because I already knew straight away that like my presents were great compared to his. And one of my presents that I'd got him, I got him for about half the price I was expected to pay for it. So I had a bit of like wiggle room. So I got him this dressing gown. So he knew what it was, but it was still a present. And earlier on he did a little bit of a modelling clip, so I will insert that now. Best part of the video though, bit that I'm not in. So there you have it, that was the dressing gown, and he's worn it every day I think since, so he obviously likes it. Now I do have themes with Christmas. I tend to think of like 2 or 3 different things and stick with it. So sticking on the Avengers theme, on Facebook about 3-4 months ago now, there was an artist and he was selling off some of the stuff that he, like ranges that he had, and I saw them and I thought, oh, these are really cool, Sam's gonna love these. This is the first present I actually bought for Christmas back in like September kind of time, and basically Lego versions of the Avengers. So I've got Nick Fury, and then I've got the other 6 Avengers. So I've got Hawkeye, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. He's got a lovely big space up above his chest of drawers, so I thought I'd buy frames for them, I put them all in frames, and he can put them up above his drawers. But I actually really love the way that I wrapped these, because I wrapped them kind of in pairs. So I put them in their like kind of relevant pairs, and I wrapped them like this, and then I wrapped the two, and I wrapped so 3 lots of 2, and then Nick Fury on his own. And then I kind of like put them all in like a ribbon. It was like a little package, and it looked like a bundle of books. It was really cute. I was really proud of that. So the last thing I got in, I also got quite early. I probably got the end of September, kind of October time, and it was something that I saw and I knew I wanted to get him, and it was working out that it was going to cost me quite a lot of money because it's only available in America. So I was going to have to get it imported from America, so I was going to have to pay custom charges, and it was already quite an expensive thing. But I just thought it was so perfect for him because it was like a mixture of lots of things that he loves. I thought I'm just going to do it. It's not something that he would buy himself, so I was like, I'll just do it. And I was really lucky enough to find someone who had already imported it into the UK who just didn't want it, so they just sold it. And it was brand new still, and it was just the fact that they'd imported it and everything, and then they just decided they didn't want it. So I got it for half the amount that I would have paid for it if I'd have got it in from America. So I got him The Walking Dead, the board game. Now this is like the official Walking Dead board game. It's from Z-Man Games, which if you're a board game player, you'll know is like a really big board game company. They make Pandemic, and I can't think what else they make at the moment, but they make Pandemic and a few other really good things. And it's been like designed by the actual artist who does the early series of the comics, and it's like an official game. So they have like a TV version of this, and they have another like kind of like sequel version of this, which apparently isn't as good. And I saw so many different like Walking Dead board games, but this is like the one, so I knew I had to get it for him. So I got him this, and we played it, and it's actually really fun, and it's a really good game. So basically you have to scout 3 locations. You have a character that you go around with, so I think it's Rick, Andrea, Glenn, Shane, Tyrese, and someone else, I can't remember. I can't remember the 6th player, but there's like 6 characters from the comics that you can be, and you have to scout 3 locations that come out. So the board game is kind of like a map, and you've got Atlanta in the middle, and then you've got like other areas, and you've got to get to these areas, and you've got to collect food, ammo, and gas. And as you go, you like leave behind zombies, and then you've got to battle zombies and loads of different things like this. But it's really good. It's a really good game, and you get followers. You can like Carl and like other characters that if you watch the program or read the comic books, you'll know. You get like followers, and it's kind of a little bit like Pandemic. It can be a co-op game, but you do have a winner. So yeah, if you're really into board games and you're into comic books, Walking Dead in particular obviously, then I would really recommend this. We really enjoyed playing it. This video is taking me twice as long to do as normal because I'm having to stop to cough. Now, one of the best presents that I gave, and the ones I've been what I've been most excited about telling you about, is the Pamper Hamper sets that we did. So me and Sam, about September, October times, decided to make these Pamper Hampers, and it was just going to be a hamper full of all homemade stuff. So bath bombs, soaps, candles, all that kind of thing. So this is something I was really excited about telling you about because it's all things that I want to do videos on how to make on my channel, and I thought what a better way than to show you how I'm making my Pamper Hampers, do all of the bits and show you how I put it together for a gift. But I obviously couldn't do that because if anybody that is watching my channel, I was given one too because we made enough for like a lot of the females in our family. I thought if anybody watches it, then they're not going to know what they're getting for Christmas. So instead, I'm going to do a video on it for Valentine's Day because it would work for birthdays, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Easter, anything that you want to give a present for. It's just a really cute little package. So unfortunately, when I gave it to people, they didn't open it straight away. They they took it home to open it, so I wasn't able to film inside after we've made it, but I was able to do a little clip of how it is all made up. So I'll insert that now, a little clip of just what it looks like made up, and so you can kind of see what was inside. Okay, so even though I can't show you what's inside like video wise, I did take some photos, so I will show you on my phone. Just come up close to the camera. So that's the candles that we made. This is a bath bomb, these are soaps, and this was like a body scrub slash bath salts. And then alongside these we also made cute little chocolates, like little Christmas chocolates. So it was all rose scented. Obviously you could do whatever scent you want, but it was like in a little basket. As you can see, it was in a little basket and it was all tied up, and we made all the tags and everything. And everything here was 100% homemade, so we did it all ourselves. Everything was also really cost effective and easy to do as well. So once you know how, it's just a really good present, and it was actually really appreciated because everybody knew that we'd put our time and effort into it. It took us a few runs to get it right, and it took a lot of evenings of us like actually working on it. And I think they're the best presents to give at Christmas because you've put your time and your effort into it and you've made it how you want it to be. They're not just gone out and bought something. So they were one of my favourite presents to give this year. And like I said, I'll be doing a video on how to make every single part of that and how to put it all together for Valentine's Day. So if you're interested to know how to make those, then subscribe to my channel because something like that will be coming very shortly. Someone's left their lights on in that car down there. Oh dear. Another one of my absolute favourite gifts that I gave this year was we commissioned an artist to draw my mum and dad's dogs. So my mum and dad love their dogs. They're like their new babies because we're all grown up now, so they haven't got any children anymore that are their babies. So we got their dogs drawn, and it was a charcoal drawing, and they were honestly so good. The detail and the likeness was just perfect. So I've got another little video that I'm going to insert now of those. But the artist that did them, I found her on Etsy, and she was honestly so lovely. Like, her conversations with me were like really lovely, and she was really like helpful. And I said to her, like, Gandalf's picture, his eyes weren't in it originally, the photo that I sent, and I said would she be able to bring his eyes out in the drawing, and she was more than happy to do it. She was really lovely, and she showed me like little snippets of it as she was going along, so she would send me like pictures, and it was just really nice to see the progress, and she was really lovely. So I'll link her shop down below because honestly I couldn't recommend her more. She's really good artist and friendly, and it was a really lovely gift to give as well. So those were the highlights of the gifts that I gave this Christmas. I obviously give quite a few more because I have a big family and there's a lot of people to buy for, but those were my favourites. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was always a bit boring, and I don't know until I edit it, but it's probably not going to be great because I had to stop and cough every 5 minutes. So yes, thank you so much for joining me in my 12 days of Christmas. For those of you who watched them, it really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'm so glad it's over though, that I can just focus on resting up and getting better now and not having to worry about making sure there's a video. So I won't be doing anything quite this drastic in the near future. Maybe next Christmas when I've got a year's experience under my belt. So thank you so much for watching. And I won't see you tomorrow. I will see you in the week sometime. It's my birthday at the end of this week, so I might do a little film of that and whatnot. I've got quite a lot planned for my birthday and I'm very excited. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!